Hello everyone. It's my pleasure to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Canyon High School with you today. In a number of ways, Canyon High has played an important role in my life. My path to public service actually began while serving as a school board member of the William S. Hart High School District, which includes Canyon High School. I often reminisce of my time on the school board and the skills and experience I attained while serving there. I also attribute what I learned to my eventually becoming mayor of Santa Clarita and a United States congressman. My children all attended Canyon High School, and as a parent, I couldn't have asked for a better learning environment where excellence in education was highlighted above all else. You should be proud of your school and all that you've accomplished, including, of course, having a state champion football team. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share a few words with you, and congratulations on your anniversary.
graduation class of 2008 from Canyon High graduate 1970, Stephanie Meinhard Weiss.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. Your principal, Mr. Bob Massino!
Tell you what, isn't this place amazing? Haven't we done a great job here? We always want things faster, particularly nowadays. We want it faster, we want it quicker, we want it better, and so therefore we use a lot of acronyms. We use letters instead of real words. So during this process, and it has been an incredible process, in schools we use IEP, SAT, AYP, API. We use all kinds of acronyms. In the world of construction, I've learned that there is OSs and there's RFIs, and we dealt with STV, and then there's DSA. You don't know what DSA means, Department of State Architecture. I had another nickname for it, but I won't share that with you. But it did, again, I think it's there for us to reflect, because we do reflect when there's DSA involved. Lastly, life needs to go with a whole lot more thank yous, a whole lot more appreciation. We don't take the time to do that enough. And so I want you to join me on this. It's kind of an audience participation thing. If you are a current student, could you please stand up? Current students, come on, stand up. Now, everybody needs to give these folks a round of applause because they've lived through 4 years of amazing change. Thank you, seniors, especially. That's mostly what you're out here for. What I'm kind of happy about, to be honest with you, is there are a lot of seniors still in class and still doing some things there too, so that's good. But seniors, you have dealt with 4 years of dust and confusion and fences in your way, and you've dealt with change. A byproduct of this whole thing is you're going to be better prepared when you get into life, because change is the only constant in life. And you've had to deal with it all 4 years here. You're going to be better for it, believe it or not. I hope you come back and you can say, well, back in the day, that wasn't here, and now it is. Look at this. You've been great role models on this campus, and class of 2008, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all your work. Secondly, if you're a CW driver, construction, anybody that's involved with making our schools look better, please stand up. Look how reluctant they are. Look at these guys. These gentlemen put up with all my whining, all my stupid jokes, and all the things I went through. You know, if you have to draw it, it takes longer, and all those things I came up with. You listen to me tell you what my staff is thinking and try and make it better, and you hung in there throughout the whole process. Any former student, someone that went to school here, could you please stand up? Got a few of them. You know that the buildings are much nicer and it's got a much more beautiful aesthetic look, but students and people here are what makes this place, and I think you all know that, and we appreciate you coming back today. I would like to kind of leave you with, we don't honor each other often enough. I do hope that you, again, continue on your road to be the best Tigger you can. Work on saying good things to people, and the texting, write in full words. I really think that needs to happen. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all being here today. What a great campus we got.
This is Santa Clarita Mayor Bob Keller, and I just learned we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Canyon High. What a great school to have in our community. You folks have done an outstanding job over there for so many years preparing our young people for their important futures. And what can you say about that Canyon football team? It's just unbelievable. It is a real pleasure to celebrate your 40th anniversary. Keep up the great work, and thank you for all the great work you do.
For past meets present, 1968 versus 2008, a member of the first graduating class of Canyon High School, Stephanie Meinhard-Weiss. Stephanie entered Canyon High School as a junior. There were no freshmen and no seniors transferred into this new high school for the 1968-69 school year. The juniors became seniors and eventually became Canyon's first graduating class of 1970. We also welcome back to the podium to join Stephanie, Phil Bennett, representing the class of 2008. And now, 1968 versus 2008.
In 1968, a gallon of gas was 38 cents.
In 2008, I paid $3.98 for a gallon of gas.
In 1968, we watched a television show called Lost in Space.
In 2008, we watched Lost.
In 1968, Elvis was an American Idol.
In 2008, we have many American Idols, 10 a season.
In 1968, the Big Mac was introduced by McDonald's.
In 2008, we eat lettuce-wrapped burgers minus the bun in order to cut back on carbs and calories.
In 1968, we listened to a 45 record by the Rolling Stones called Jumping Jack Flash, and I guarantee you it was a gas.
I just download thousands of songs from various recording artists in a flash onto a flash drive.
In 1968, 60 Minutes debuted on TV. My TV was a 19-inch colored console TV, and I got all the major channels, 2, 4, 5, 7, 11, and 13.
In 2008, I watched 60 Minutes on my LED TV 72-inch corner-to-corner with widescreen high-def capability and satellite dish that gets me 9,000 channels.
In 1968, the musical Hair opened on Broadway.
Well, I don't know about Broadway, but hair is still a big deal. How's mine look today?
In 1968, movie ratings were just introduced. They were G, M, R, and X.
In 2008, there are over 13 movie and television ratings so that my parents can safeguard me against the 9,000 channels they pay for with our satellite dish.
You know what, Phil? You need protection. In 1968, I drove a Mustang.
In 2008, we drive the new, highly equipped vintage-style Mustang. It looks a lot like yours.
In 1968, we were in a war overseas that people were very unsure we would not win.
In 2008, we're in a war overseas that people were unsure will win.
In 1968, a Republican was in the White House.
In 2008, a Republican is in the White House.
In 1968, the top grossing movies were The Graduate and The Odd Couple.
Well, in 2008, I'm going to graduate, and I think we make a very odd couple.
I have to agree. In my day, kids were involved in school. I was in class council, I went to football games, and I was in drama.
I'm ASB president, I go to football games, and let's face it, Canyon students have a lot of drama.
I wore t-shirts and jeans to school.
I wear t-shirts and jeans to school.
Our rival was Hart High School.
Our rival is Hart High School.
Some of us had Dave Albert for history.
I had Dave Albert for history.
We came to school to learn, but we came to school mostly to be with our friends.
Hey, we come to school to learn, but mostly to be with our friends.
In 1968, Canyon had only just begun.
In 2008, Canyon has only just begun.
With all my heart and soul, I wish Canyon High School a happy 40th birthday. Way to go, Cowboys.
Canyon High opened in 1968. Many of the students here were students who were originally 10th graders at Hart High that became 11th and 12th graders here on campus, which is why we had a 1970 graduation. This campus was considered to be very progressive, a far departure from the Hart High School campus. It had very special core sections of rooms and study rooms where students could utilize for private individual instruction, and they were called core units in the buildings, which was a very far departure from the way schools were actually built in the 60s and late 60s, early 70s. But this was a very interesting campus because in 1970, for example, we had a Vietnam War protest on our campus. And so that was very unusual at the time. High schools were not doing things of that nature. Students were not that politically involved. We actually had 3 teachers that were asked to leave this campus because they were very politically involved and considered subversive. And so that became a huge school board issue here in the 70s. And so it was a very turbulent times from that perspective, but it was a very important campus to the growth of Santa Clarita, as we know, because Santa Clarita Hart High School was actually bursting at the seams. So it was considered a small campus. They also, what was very new about this campus was a flex schedule. It was the first time they were allowing students to come and go, able to leave campus or able to walk the quad area as you see below us and have time to study. So they tried to make it a very progressive campus, if you will.
And up next from our district office, our former principal, the lady that is thinking, I can't believe he worked for me, Vicki Engbrecht.
Good morning. It's great to see the facelift that this wonderful school has gotten after 40 years. Opening its doors back in 1968, Canyon has reigned as the second most senior high school in the Hart District. In the subsequent 40 years, the school has done much to distinguish itself in the area of academics, athletics, music, art, theater, but it continues to excel because of the people. As Bob was mentioning a few years ago, looking out and seeing the people who have been a part of the Canyon family is amazing. I see Bill White, who was the principal who hired me into my very first administrative job years and years ago. And next to him, Mr. Bob Weber, who taught me the ropes as a rookie dean of students. And then all of the people who have left Canyon to go on to either the district office or to take over the leadership of other district schools. It's truly amazing. And in the program, as you say, once a cowboy, always a cowboy. So thank you for being here. I was the principal from 1997 till 2002, and I'd like to offer Canyon the congratulations for its anniversary and its rededication, both for myself and on behalf of Superintendent Jamie Castellanos.
The team of people that put this together, if you were on our committee, our 40-year reception committee, all of you I need to thank, and I'll do that again later, and I keep you out here forever, but those people were amazing. The 4 people behind me, They need to be in front of me. Go, go, go.
Yes, Bob.
To my furthest right. They all looked at me like I had the 17th hole in my head, and I said, we're going to do this thing May 20th. And they all looked at me like, oh, we got graduation, we got testing, we got, oh, Bob, are you kidding me? No, I wasn't kidding. Of course not. We're going to do this, and we got it done. And again, the reason we got it done is these 4 people. I get way too much credit. Here's where the credit needs to be. Ms. Janice Reynolds, what an amazing AP. Donna Manfredi, who had a whole lot to do with this program, as she does with everything else. Donna, you are amazing. Thank you. Pete Getz, believe it or not, look at the suit. He's looking pretty sharp. He likes to buy stuff. And boy, we bought a lot of stuff. Didn't we, Pete? Isn't it good, huh? Pete Getz has really come through in the end. We really appreciate it. And new to us this year and really helped us with this process because he had already gone through it at Arroyo Seco. Dr. Andy Kane has been a great addition to our staff. These 4 folks are the ones that really need all the kudos. They're the ones that got it done. I appreciate all your work.
This day wouldn't be complete without honoring our principal, Bob Messina, who has been through this entire process. He is a man who is deeply committed to the entire Canyon community. In fact, I've heard him say on more than one occasion, I spend more waking hours here at Canyon than I do at my own home, and I believe it. And we assistant principals really had a challenge. What can we do for Bob Messina? What can we get a man who is so unique, so one of a kind?
Tickets to Hawaii!
What can we do for Bob? Now, unfortunately, not tickets to Hawaii, but
Could have done.
we did come up with a great idea, and
Feeling a brick in my
this was such a unique idea. This item had to be handcrafted according to very precise specifications. It's the only one in existence in the world that we know of. And so, Bob, with a great deal of pride and gratitude, we would like to present to you the official Bob Messina bobblehead doll. Thank you for all you've done for Canyon.
If you follow football, he looks a little bit like, well, I really look like that Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, Terry Bradshaw. That's what it is. I do nod my head, yes. Anything you guys want, yes, yes, yes. I was really thinking of getting a brick. I appreciate that.
Happy birthday to Canyon High School.
Drugs is a price on top of a price. You pay for it with money, you pay for something you could have had, and then you pay for it out of your life.
Heroin will kill you and crack will bring you to your knees. And crack brought me to my knees.
I'm gonna stay with the program of recovery, and I'm not gonna give up. I'm just not gonna give up.
Santa Clarita is Southern California's entertainment destination. Just minutes from LA, Santa Clarita's year-round weather means you can enjoy year-round fun. Like thrilling coasters and water parks, premium shopping, destination day spas, fine dining, outdoor adventure, and major events such as wine festivals, golf tournaments, and the Cowboy Festival. Santa Clarita, always in season.